Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, CB. Hello. I hope you can hear me well.
I hear you.
Yes. So I'm from the Middle East. I believe we may be from the same country. Actually, I wanted to say thank you for all the work that you're
You
doing.
are
And
from Afghanistan?
I'm from the East. Yeah. I'm
I'm
not
just
gonna say
joking. I'm
which
just joking
country.
because you said we are from the same country because I'm originally from Pakistan in China.
Oh, really? Are you? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm
No,
black
I'm not from there. Then I'm wrong.
I'm black blonde African American from Japan. Okay. So what do you like to say to
As
us?
you usually say.
All right.
Right. Yeah, I'm really proud of all the work that you're doing, and thank you very much for all the videos. I've listened to your videos a lot, and I think they're very helpful. Even when you're trying to invite someone to Christianity, they're very helpful, and they're I think you teach a lot of how to debate things and how to defend your own faith. Just to make a long story short, I was born into Islam. This is how I like to think about it. And then the Lord, I think, approached me a very long time ago, but finally saved me a few months back, and I'm going to be baptized soon. So this is actually a testimony as well to the Lord. And I think thinking about Muslims, they really operate on double standards. And when you look into Hadith and see like the contradictions, I think you finally, as a normal human being, it doesn't make sense. So you just keep ignoring pieces and ignore the whole Hadith, and then you become a person of those only Quran people. And then after that, wall even starts to become weak. And I think for a lot of people, when they finally find out that this is all false, they are lost and they either lose faith in God and become either agnostic or atheist, which is really, really heartbreaking. But for me personally, I believe I've never lost hope in God. And I kept thinking for a long time that, yes, I'll take what makes sense to me. And in a way, you know what the Bible says, like those who do not have the law are law for themselves. So I think I accepted that fact for a long, long time. And then later on, I was listening to this video and I was interested in knowing more about the subject. So I realized finally that it is not the same God. Islam God is different from the true God. And it doesn't make sense whether they say, yes, you have to be monotheist. That doesn't make any difference, because it's important to know the true God rather than to worship one God. Like, obviously, other religions may worship, like, a cow, for example, and then they will say, yes, we are monotheists, but that doesn't mean that you know your true creator.
Exactly.
So I think this is very important. And when I realized that they are like the God of Islam is different, I realized that it is important for me to define my faith under a specific definition and be baptized and say, yes, I'm a Christian. I don't only believe in God, but I believe in Jesus. And I came to know my true God. And I actually looked a lot into even Judaism and their arguments about Jesus, and then found Jesus even in the Old Testament. And I really pray for Muslims, for Jews, for all the lost children of God. And I would like to say that God died because of the sins of the world and for you. So please keep looking, because what is important is not the happiness that the brother who just called said about. Is not only the happiness of Christian, is about finding the truth. And sometimes it may not be the easy path or the happy path, but it doesn't matter as long as you come to know the truth and you're finally saved and like you find your salvation. And like finally, I'm not sure if you have any questions, but I would like to say Merry Christmas again to you and all who are listening to us.
Okay, thank you, sister. But just one question. Like the first time you thought about your belief as a Muslim, when you were a Muslim, what was
Yes.
the first reason to make you rethink again about this religion?
So I am not from a religious family, but all I knew about Islam then is what they offer in the school, and mostly it's the only good parts of Islam, and even that was not good enough. So some of it even did not make sense to me, and it was quite difficult even to learn all of that or like agree with all of that. So I to be honest, I was studying that only for the school, but like did not accept it. And I happen to have Christian friends as well who who were talking about Jesus, and that makes sense with what a human being would like, is to love the others and be forgiving, and all of those higher ethics that anybody would just aspire to reach them. I all the time I kind of trusted Jesus, and God was there, Jesus was there. But when I asked, this is why I'm saying, Christians, please share your faith, because when I asked my friend and I asked, what do you mean when you say Jesus is the Son of God? Do you mean that God only loves him and takes care of him and this sort of thing? And I think maybe as a young Christian child in the Middle East, she actually said, yes, this is what we mean. And she never explained to me. So that part, the divinity of Christ, was not clear to me until I looked into it recently and I came to know the truth. So which is why it kind of was a bit not clear until I, like your videos helped me a lot as well. Thank you very much. I've been like watching your videos for more than a year now, I think, and they are almost a year. Yeah, you and all the other brothers and sisters who are doing this beautiful work of evangelism, I think you are like guiding people to Christ, like more people than you may realize, because you accept the phone calls. It doesn't represent how many are listening and how many are coming into faith because of you. So thank you again, CB.
Thank you, sister. Well, we are happy that you learned the truth.